Welcome G. Let's start. Today we are going to discuss on constructor. In Java, constructor can be used in the different scenario. Constructor for class, constructor for enum, constructor for record. So today we'll discuss all three key how we can define the constructor for classes, how we can define constructor for enum, and how we'll define constructor for record. And if we talk about the constructor, the generally these terminology as a developer we listen. Sometime we listen what is the default constructor, or compiler generated constructor, or a JVM constructor, or you can say sometime user defined constructor, sometime compiler generated constructor, sometime user defined constructor, and sometimes you say no arg constructor or parameterized constructor. So user can be defined no arg constructor or parameterized constructor. So here we have a two category. Some default constructor. Okay, so these are the two terms: default constructor or compiler generated constructor. Some as a developer we define constructor. So that is known as a maybe user defined constructor, or user can define no argument constructor, or parameterized constructor, maybe one argument, two argument, three argument. So for each constructor, like a constructor as we discussed, can be defined for class, can be defined for enum, can be defined for your record classes. So let us on the jump on a code and look the some example so you feel more comfortable. So here I am. So first let's say write any class. Let's like a test. Test is a class. Okay. So in test class by default now is class complete. So here you can uh, create object. Object obj equal to you have to new test. Okay, so by default whenever we are creating any class, for creating object of that class we use generally new keywords and test, and here a parameterize. This is the syntax of the Java how you can create an object. So for creating object we need a sometime I want to give some input to this class. Let's give this class have a input field 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 one. Okay, they have a one class field. Okay, or field one, let's field one we have a, and field two, let's we have a two classes, field two field one field two. Okay, now you want to just give some initial value. So how we can give, this is the one make you can create a setter getter and get set the value, but I want you while creating object this two value I want to initialize. So here somehow we have to pass something. So that's the field 1 101 value, field 2 2021 value. But this by default this class does not support you can pass any argument here. So you can say कि this is the default constructor. Means कि whenever you are creating any class as a compiler generated class for you, so that you can create object like this. If compiler is not creating this default constructor for you, you cannot create object. So default constructor or compiler generated constructor automatically created by the compiler when condition when you are not writing any constructor inside your code. Let's you write one argument constructor here. That means user defined constructor. So what is constructor? Constructor just like a method. You write the constructor name and parenthesis here assign the curly braces. Constructor look like a method, but they have not any kind of returns. You cannot type any return type here. In the general syntax of method always returns some value, maybe void value. But here constructor is a special method that is a place where we can, let's see, I am receive field 1 value and field 1 value. Here we say this dot field 1 equal to field 1. So now here now user as a developer, we define one constructor so that I can initialize the field 1 value. So whenever user have defined any kind of constructor inside the class, at that time compiler, yeah, auto generated constructor, a default constructor is not generated. So this is the default constructor, means no argument constructor compiler will not generate. The first things, compiler is only generate default constructor for your class until you are not define any constructor. Whenever as a developer you define one constructor inside your class, after that compiler is not going to create default constructor for you. So this is a developer responsibility. We have to define the default constructor as well as. Okay. So this is your default constructor. Okay. Okay, default constructor. So please note, default constructor or no argument constructor is only generated by your compiler until you have not written any constructor on your class. Constructor look like a method. They have a method name is the class name. Constructor name is the same as a class name, and the input parameter list. Maybe parameter 1 or parameter, let's say I want to 2 parameter. That's integer field 2. So this is the your class that have a this is the class. We have a user can define no argument constructor. This is that means they are not taking any input argument. Or argumented constructor, yeah, parameterized constructor, maybe one argument or two argument. The constructor name same as your class name. Please be note, constructor name same as your class name. Constructor does not return any return type. This cannot return any integer, float, value, anything. So please be note, constructor is a simple method. That method name is same as a class name and argument can be. So here you notice that in one class you can define default constructor, one argument constructor, two argument constructor. That means constructor can be overloaded. Overload means you can define same name function a method multiple times. Here you can define test, 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 but different parameter list, different parameter. So please be note, constructor can be overloaded, right? So this is the, now here you can create default constructor argument, maybe object 1 for 101 value, or even you can create object 2 for 2 arguments, 202. So this is your class constructor. I hope it should be clear. What is the constructor? Constructor is the place where as a developer we can initialize our field value. For initializing your any field value, user need to define constructor. So constructor can be take one argument constructor, two argument constructor. We can. Let's say you have a two field, we have one field, you need a one argument constructor. You have a two field, you need a two field constructor. But be note, whenever user define any kind of constructor inside a class, at that time default constructor or compiler generated constructor is not generated by the compiler. So this is the responsibility of developer. They can also write the default constructor. Default constructor or no argument constructor. So this is the one part about your class constructor. Similarly, we can also define a enum. Let's we had defined a enum. Let's like direction. Direction can be like east, west, north, south. These are the direction. Not here. How to define constructor? Constructor means you want to initialize some value with your object. So here I want to initialize field 1, here I want field 1, field 2, both, right? So here let's we have a, I want give some value instead of east west. Let's say I want to give east have a value 1, I want to give to value 2, here I want to give value 3, here I want to give value 4. So here direction have a 4 object: east object, west object, north and south. Each object I want associate some value. So that means here look like here. Here we are creating object of test. I want to give the field 1 value. Similarly, here we have created east object, west object, north object, south object. Now I want to initialize some value, give some value to this object. So how to do? So here we have to write constructor. Constructor is the same name as a class name. It's like enum name. Here is enum. Let's see here I want, here I'll pass an integer value. So this is the integer value. Okay, this is the constructor, and let's we have a private int value. So here say this dot value equal to value for getting value, get value. So in this way, inside enum you can define constructor. This is your argumented constructor, one argument constructor. The constructor is the same name as a class or enum name. This is the same name as a your class name. They take some input variable, and whatever the value you are going to assign your field. So in this way, inside a enum you can define one argument constructor, default argument constructor, or even 3 argument constructor. So enum also support look like a class. You can declare a default constructor, one argument constructor, 2 argument constructor. Similarly, you can define constructor inside your enum class as well as. So enum has a predefined object. This is a predefined object. But class at a runtime, while they're writing a main function, here you can define any number of objects. But enum is a fixed set of object, defined object. So here we have to define enum 4 object: east, west, north, south. And whenever while creating object, you can pass the value. Here creating object test, you are passing the value. Similarly, here creating object, you are passing the value. Here creating object, you can pass the value. So this is about your enum. So here you can create the direction of enum obj equal to direction dot east. And now here you can check your enum object dot get value as out, or enum dot is out. So whatever direction object have, you can get the name as well as input value, whatever the value you have to set here. So here you can just access the object. Right, this is the enum and this is the value of 1. So in this way you can define constructor inside enum as well as. So let us next the constructor also have a option in the record classes. Let's say record have a employee. Okay, employee can have a, generally this is the way record, generally employee can have a id, integer id, integer sorry, a string name, can have a let's int salary. Okay, so this is the signature of your record classes. Record classes is a defined kind of primary constructor itself. So here now employee equal to employee1 equal to new employee. Here you can pass id 101 comma name Joseph comma age 35. Okay, employee1 out. So in this is the way you can create enum record classes, right? So here also have a sometime I want create some constructor. So record classes also same rule like direction. For constructor even use the same name. For class use the same name to define the constructor. Similarly, if you want to define constructor here, you can define constructor like this. Let's see, I want to define this constructor. Just I want to a string name only. Let's so here you have to invoke this. Let's key id 1, yeah, default 0. Let's name and that default 18. So this is the way you can define. Now you can create a employee 2 equal to new employee with the name only Smith. Okay, employee 2 dot s out. So here you can create employee with the different the 3 argument constructor already created. You can create it 1 argument, 2 argument, 3 argument, whatever you want. Let's you want to create a default constructor here. Default constructor. So here you have to pass right this is. So here you can create default constructor, 1 argument constructor, 2 argument constructor, 3 argument. So by default record constructor is record classes is started with the constructor itself. This is the kind of a constructor where you can define the 3 variables. So record classes say whenever you are defining own constructor, let's get default constructor here, 1 argument constructor, you have to invoke this argument constructor here. Due to that we have to invoke this class. This is the constructor you want to initialize. So record class expect this all the object must have this 3 attribute defined. So if you are given a name, then at that time you have to give the default value of id, default value of salary. Similarly, if you are right default value. So in this way you can define constructor inside your record classes. So generally in the record class we are avoiding to create the constructor because while the record class is the meaning whenever you are going to create any employee you have to specify all the field what you want to add. This is the only field. So whenever you are going to add any constructor like default constructor, yeah, 1 argument constructor, compiler is expecting you can invoking this argumented constructor, right? Like here in this case, correct? So please be note while in the record classes, whenever you are defining constructor, please ensure you have to invoke your primary constructor itself. Okay. So in this scenario you can uh, we define the constructor. So you can let's here if you are not defining, let's you cannot define this default argument constructor. So in this case you cannot create like class new employee in this way. Three. Okay, so here you cannot by default record class is not even you cannot this. In this way you can also not create this. So please note in the record classes default constructor is not generated by the compiler. In the case of class or in the case of enum default constructors are by default added, but in the case of a record there is no default constructor added. You cannot create object employee object like this way. So please be note, in the case of record, you have to specify all this value while the creating object like this way. If you want to define some default constructor, yeah, one argument constructor, at that time you have to invoke the main or primary argument constructor as well as. Okay, so in this way you can check. Now you are able to invoke the default argument constructor, one argument constructor, or even three argument constructor. Right, all the values should be null. So this is the minor differences between the record. In the case of your classes, compiler automatic generate your default constructor, so you can create the new your class name. But in the case of record classes, you cannot create like this way. Whatever the field you define in the initially while the creating a record classes, same constructor must be invoked from the your default argument, yeah, one argument. So this is the chain, like here, whenever you are creating, you can just define only field. We are not invoking one argument constructor or two argument constructor, but here you have to invoke this class, this class. So this is the primary, but majorly record class suggested you avoid to writing your own constructor. Whatever you need, you can specify here. So this is the kind of the way you help to know how can the define constructor inside a class or inside a enum, yeah, inside a record classes, right? So go to the as per the theory, now you are clear what is the default constructor. Default constructor, that means automatic generated by the compiler inside your class or enum. Okay, but as a user you can also define a constructor. You can also define no argument constructor or argumented constructor. Whenever you are defining own constructor, at that time compiler generated constructor will not injected in code by the compiler. The please be as a user responsibility, they can define default argument constructor and with argument constructor. So hope and this information will helpful for you to get the better understanding of what is a constructor. Constructor is a method, a special method that doesn't method name is the same as a class name, and but this not return any value. Why use constructor? Constructor used to initialize your class or enum or record field value. Let's keep class employee have a name, age, address. The constructor is a place where while creating object of class or record or enum, you can give the initial value. So hope this will get better understanding about what is the constructor. How you can define a constructor: default argument constructor, argumented constructor, or user defined constructor, and no argument constructor. So if you can also make more comfortable, you just write some simple code, write own class and write no argument constructor, default argument constructor, one argument constructor, and create object, and then you feel more comfortable ki what the way the Java offer different way we can create the constructor. You can also create constructor for enum, you can also create constructor for record classes. So these three the places as a Java constructor can be used. All the places meaning is the same. Constructor is the place where developer have an option to initialize his field with the input value. Okay, so you can create constructor inside your class or inside enum or inside record classes. Okay, from this note I would like to say thank you for watching this video.